Let me see. I'll pull forward.
Right now. What are you doing? Back up.
No, son. Hey,
Thank you.
yeah.
Hi, good morning. Is this Christopher Beard?
Yes, sir.
All right, the committee on parole is called to order. Today is Thursday, March 30th, 8:02. Brendan Kelsey, along with me is Ms. Cheryl Knox and Mr. Alvin Roche will be panel. Staff and support seated at DOC headquarters in Baton Rouge. With staff and support, please introduce yourself.
Winnie Charles Blair. Carl Williams.
Francis Abbott.
All right, is there anybody in the room with you? Christopher, anybody from the staff or anything?
Oh, yes,
Yes, sir.
But
Deputy
staff,
Paul,
please introduce yourself.
Deputy Davy Powell.
Okay, Deputy, thank you for being here. We're at Lincoln Parish Detention Center. All right, please introduce yourself, state your name and DOC number for the record.
Christopher Beard, 582-673.
Hey, Christopher, we're here for parole revocation hearing. We'll ask you some questions. You can plead guilty. I'll read you some rule violations. You can plead guilty, not guilty, guilty with a statement, or not guilty with a statement. We'll ask you some questions. You can respond. At the end, we'll take a vote. You understand the process?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a parole revocation questionnaire in front of you?
Yes, I do.
That's your signature at the bottom.
Yes,
Okay. Can you read and write?
yes.
All right. Christopher Beard, DOC number 582-673. Rule number 1, you did not report to probation and parole within 48 hours of release from jail. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Guilty. Okay.
Well,
Number 3. Huh?
I
Yeah.
plead guilty, but I wasn't able
Okay.
to find it.
That's up. We're going to give you time to tell us about it. Number
All right.
3. You moved from the address listed on your certificate 819 Center Street, Ruston, Louisiana, and did not provide an updated address. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. Number 4, you were arrested on December 29th, 2022 for aggravated assault. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. Number 5, you were arrested on December 29th, 2022 for aggravated assault and a knife was used in the incident. How do you plead?
Oh, was them 2 separate charges or were they the same charge?
Same, but they're telling you with a knife. Different rule violation, same deal.
But was one of them a felon or was they both a misdemeanor?
Yeah, whatever you plead to, we'll discuss them. Do you plead not guilty? You plead whatever you want to plead. We're gonna talk through it.
All right, not guilty.
All right. Would you answer Mr. Roche's question?
Good morning, Mr. Beard.
All right.
Good, Mr. Beard, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to give a statement on the violation. Number 1, you did not report to your parole officer within 48 hours of your release. What's your statement?
My statement, I didn't have the correct automobiles and nobody around me to assist me to the appropriate place to go approach them or check in with them.
Mr. Beard, did
Yeah.
you sign a parole certificate when you were released?
When I signed, yes, I signed a parole certificate.
Did you read the conditions?
Yes, I read the conditions of
Condition says that you must report to your parole officer within 48 hours of your release. Is that correct?
That's correct.
What's your statement on condition number 3? You moved from the address on your parole certificate and didn't notify your officer.
I wasn't aware that my mother had moved, so I didn't have the correct address at the time.
Okay.
I had the last address that I had 3 years before I caught the time doing it from here to Baton Rouge.
And Mr. Beard, if you would have reported as scheduled, you could have told your parole officer that your mother moved, but you did not report within 48 hours of your release. That's why you didn't change your address. Condition number 4, who were arrested on December 29th and charged with aggravated assault. You pled guilty. You have a statement.
Yes, I did, but I denied it. I thought it was for trespassing or whatever, and they told me they'll minimize it to a misdemeanor and I would be charged and it would all be ran concurrent with the same charge, and I wouldn't be charged with a felony on top of me having probation from being a felon.
Yes. I read the indictment and I read the court proceeding, and you pled guilty to aggravated assault.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I pled guilty.
And aggravated assault is a violent misdemeanor, and a violent misdemeanor is revocable offense.
All right.
Condition number 5, you committed aggravated assault and you had a knife during the incident.
I didn't plead to that one.
But you did have a knife.
No, sir.
So what your mother said was untrue.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have no further questions.
All right, would you like to make a statement on your behalf?
Like what towards, like, is there any way that I can like breeze past it or get it thrown out under the conditions of me violating my probation or parole from getting out?
Yeah, I'm not, you have to talk to you folks there. We just here to hear your case and your rule violation. So anything else you'd like to tell us why you think you need to be out?
I was trying to better my situation, you know what I'm saying, go get a job, but I wasn't able to get my things acquired on the establish of getting out and going back to my situation in the neighborhood, because I wasn't able to get around. But once I found me a way to get to my parents' house or where she stayed at, I went over there and conversated, you know what I'm saying, and tried to get my things situated, because I always handle them when I get out. I always go to my probation and pay my little my stuff, you know what I'm saying, to check in with them so I won't have no complications with the facility or the officers or anything, you know, something like that. I said I always go handle my situation.
Okay, good. Thank you for your comment. Now prepared to vote?
Yes,
Mr. Roche?
Mr. Beard, based upon you pleading guilty, the conditions number 1, condition number 3, and condition number 4, which is criminal activity, I revoke your supervision.
Mr. Knotson?
Mr. Beard, I understand you say when you get out, you handle your situation and you pay and you do meet with your officer, but you gotta stay out of trouble. You can't break the law. My vote is the same as Mr. Roche. You pled guilty to violating conditions 1, 3, 4, and 5.
All right, you have 2 votes to revoke, also the vote to revoke for the same reasons as stated. 3 votes to revoke, your parole's been revoked. Good luck to you. We'll adjourn
Excuse me.
at 8:00.
What is revoked? I mean, I have to do the time for my parole.
Yes, right, until your time comes up or till you apply for another parole hearing, but they can explain it to you there. We'll adjourn
Hey,
at 8:10. Thank you.
I would say I'd feel bad for him, but I really can't in this case. You know, it's not his first trip at the rodeo. He gets out. You just got to report. It's the first 48 hours. You just make sure it happens. And then he does assault on I think it was his own mother. Because that's what Mr. O'Shea said. So he said, so your mother was lying about the knife? Well, what can you do? You know, like, maybe he needs mental help. I don't know what the answer is. It's frustrating. Like, I'm frustrated that it can happen, but I can't. At the same time, I can't feel bad. It's crazy. Anyways, yeah, he's gonna have to serve out the rest of his sentence. We don't know how long it is. He could have another parole hearing though, so he doesn't need to. But we've seen some people find out that they have to spend another 20 years locked up, and I don't know what he was originally in for. But with that, I'll let you go.